Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today I'm going to be making 4 looks with just one palette, and that is going to be the Natasha Denona I Need a Cool palette, which looks something like this. I wanted to challenge myself and see if I could make 4 different looks with this one palette, and so that's what we are going to be doing over the next 4 days in one video. So today is Monday, so I thought I would make a moody Monday look where I'm going to be using this shimmer and some of the darker colors in this palette. So yeah, I thought I would try something a little different here, but I will be starting out with my E06 brush and going into this slab color here and work it right here in this part of my eye. So doing something a little bit different here. So I still don't know the status of my job yet. I do know I have been told I will be going to work for another contract, but I don't know when, and I don't know when this contract that I'm working on now is going to end. I originally thought that this was going to be my last week of this current contract, but I'm still not 100% sure. It could end this week, it could end next week, but nobody's keeping me in the loop of when my next contract starts. If I'm going to have some downtime, if I need to apply for unemployment during my time off. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go into my E03 brush and go into this Nimbus shade for the outside. It's a little bit darker of a shade. It's not the black shade though. Although maybe I should have used the black shade, because the Nimbus really isn't that much darker than the slab shade. So let's take that Cove color, the black shade, in here a little bit. For a little bit more depth and dimension. Okay, I'm going to take my E08 brush and go into this cloud color, which is the lightest color in here. And put it in the inner part of my eye. This is a shimmer. This is not a shimmer shade. This is a matte shade. But I am going to be using a dark shimmer shade. Okay, let me just clean this area up here. Let me take that EO7 shade and go into that coat color and bring it into my lower lash line. Now I have not put a shimmer shade on yet. Let me take that EO6 and buff this out some. Okay, now I'm going to take this EO9, yes, and pick up this sterling color. On the brush, and I'm going to spray it and put it on my lid. Maybe I should use my finger. Yeah, using the finger is a lot better. Okay, let me try again on this side. Just laying down a little bit with the brush. Now see, I can't get it to lay down as well with the brush, but trying it with my finger is a lot more impactful. I don't know if it's the brush or the fact that I sprayed it or what. But let me try. It's a little... Let me try to... I'm not liking the texture of this. I'm not liking the texture of this shimmer. So I'm just taking the brush, lightly wet it down. And trying to move that around some. This is helping some. Making that texture go away. Okay, so this is kind of the look that we've got going on. Let me go put on some mascara and I will be right back. Okay, and here is the look. Wait, I didn't put on my mascara. I was doing a lot of other things, but I didn't put on mascara, so I'll put it on now. Okay, is this my favorite look? No, not really. I'll probably have better looks from this palette. I am thinking I will probably do a look that I like better tomorrow. I am thinking of a look that I want to do that I will probably like better tomorrow. Probably because this look is so dark. That's probably why I don't like it, but I mean, the shades blended together nicely and everything. I'm just not really into dark shimmers, really, anymore. Not really. I really like light shimmers. Light, more ethereal shimmers. But, I mean, there's nothing really wrong with this look. Once I, kind of thinned out that shimmer on my lid, the shimmer came out really nice. It was a little bit chunky looking. The shimmer was a little bit chunky looking on my eye. But once I took that brush and went over it, it made it look nicer. So I know you shouldn't probably have to do that for a shimmer, but you know, I have kind of aging eyelids, and whatever I have to do to make it work, I will. So that is something to think about when you are getting this palette. Okay, and here is the look that we've got going on here. Okay, let me know what you think down below, and I will see you for day number 2. Okay, we are on to day number 2, and I wanted to show you the shades I used yesterday. I used this as my shimmer shade. I used this light shade here, right here. I used, well, what shades did I use? I used this shade Nimbus here. I think I used this dark shade Cove right here. And I think I used this shade Slate right here. Yeah, I think I used that shade here. Today I'm going to use this shade here, right here as my shimmer shade, the shade Glacier. So we're going to start off with that shade there, and then we will see where we go from there. So I'm going to start off with my EO6 brush, and we're going to work that shade in the inner corner. We're going to do kind of the look that I usually always do. Let me just move my wig up a little bit, just this. But I wanted to use this light shade today. I did end up liking that look yesterday. I do maintain, I think these shimmers go on better with the finger though. Even though I'm using my brush here with this one. I just want a light wash of color. These are magnetic pans, as are all her other pans. So you can switch and move them around into other pans as you like. Okay, now we're going to go into this shade called Tatra. No. Wait, we're going to go into this shade called Chisel. Yeah, Chisel. This kind of taupish color. So I did redo my resume yesterday. I made it look all nice. Big words. And stuff. And sent it off to someone who might have a job for me. I'm putting that shimmer shade a little bit over that taupe shade. So hopefully I will get an interview soon. Okay, I'm going to take my EO3 brush and go into this Nimbus shade again because I like this brown color. Very pretty. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, I like the way this one is shipping up. And I'm just going to use these 3 shades, I think. Just to make this very simple, pretty look. Let's clean up this look a little bit. Okay, and take my EO7 brush and just pop a little bit, just a little bit, in the lower lash line. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to take this cloud color, this light color here, and pop it in the inner corner. this sort of gray matte shade. Okay, so I used this shade here, then I used this shade right here, then I used the shade above it right there, and then I used that shade in my inner corner. So those were the only shades that I used for this look right here. And then I am going to go put on some mascara, clean my brushes, and I will be right back. Okay, and here is the final look that we've got going on for this one. Very plain, very simple, but very nice nonetheless. Like it very much. And let me know what you think down in the comments. And yeah, we will try something a little more, maybe a little more ambitious tomorrow, maybe not, we will see. We will try out this, let's see about trying out this shimmer. It's more like a satin, I think. It is called Chime. We will try that out with some darker colors. Maybe some of these darker colors over here. Make another kind of moody look. But yeah, we will try that out. And I will see you in just a second. Okay, we are on day 3, and we are going to use this shade called Chime right here, this kind of satiny shimmer shade. And we are going to use, I want to use this gray shade here, kind of this gray shade, and this dark shade here, so let's use those shades then that I just said that I'm going to use. So yeah, that Chime is kind of a sheeny, kind of a shimmer shade too, more of a satin shade. But we are going to use this Chime shade first. We're going to pick it up with my EO6 brush and lay it down on the inner part of the eye. Oh, that is nice. Of course, you can always use your finger to get a more impactful look. That's not really what I'm going for today. So I did have an interview with another client yesterday, and it went really well. And I think I'm going to be moving over to that other client, but the training doesn't start until October. So I am going to become a flex employee until then, working like when other people go on vacation and such. I don't know if that's going to be steady employment or not. Hey.
You wondering why we're all up?
What? Why?
Are you wondering why we're all up?
Yeah, why?
Aaron, earlier in the evening.
Okay, that was just my dad telling me that Aaron, my ex, who still lives here, had broken his ankle. He's going to be fine. I just want to go talk to him and make sure everything's okay. He's just got to go see. I think he's got to go have surgery on his ankle. Okay. Okay, back to work. Now I'm going to use Shell. A gray shimmery, satiny color on my lid and in the crease. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, I really like that. I really like how that looks. We are blown out here. Oh, I really like this color. Now I'm going to take my E3 and go into Cove and deepen up this look. Oh yeah, I like this look a lot. I really like that shimmer shade. That first shimmery satin shade. Shimmery satin. Okay, I don't think this needs a lot of work done on it. Well, I might take that first shimmer shade and pull it through just a little bit. Now that shimmer shade looks good on my eyes. That first one I used that first day kind of didn't look that great. That one I had to use my finger with. This shimmer shade looks really nice. Okay, I'm going to take that EO7 and use Cove, that black shade, and just go under my eyes just a little bit. Like I did yesterday. Okay. I really, really like this look. I really, really like this shimmer called Chime. Okay, I'm going to go into Cloud again for that inner corner highlight. It's really the only appropriate shade, at least matte shade, there is for an inner corner highlight. Okay, again, with being blown out there. Okay, I'm going to go put on some mascara and I will be right back. Okay, and here's the final look that we've got going on. I think this is my favorite look so far that I've done. Very nice, very nice. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And yeah, I'll show you what shades I used. I used this shade here. I used this kind of satin shade here. And I just used this shade here. Just those three shades right there to make this look easy peasy pudding pie. And then yeah, that's all I used. Just trying to keep things simple these days. And yeah, let me know what you think, and we will move along to day number 4. Okay, we are on the final day of using this palette, and I want to use I want to use this shimmer shade right here, and I want to use this shade here again, this little satin shade here. Both of these are kind of satiny shades, so I want to use these two shades here again, or that one first. So I'm going to take my EO6 brush and use this crescent shade here. It's also kind of a satiny shade, and I'm going to put it in my inner corner and work it its way out. I really liked that look I did yesterday. But I want to use different shimmers. Or different satin shades. I really like this satin shade that Natasha Denona has. And this shade looks really nice too. I really like how this shade has come out. This crescent shade. So, I got an email from my district manager saying that this current client that I am working for is going to be opening up some new centers around Dallas, and that I could continue on with this account, but those centers are way too far away from where I live. So I still want to, I interviewed with this other client, and I still think I want to continue on with this new client. So I did that interview Wednesday, and it went really well. Okay, I'm going into shale. So I'm going to be changing what client I'm going to be working for. The only problem is their training doesn't start until October. So I'm going to have to find some way to make money between when this contract ends, which I'm still not 100% sure when this contract ends. And October, when the training starts for that contract. Ooh, I really like this. Okay, we're going to go into Cove again. That black shade. And do some depth and dimensioning. So I am hoping that I can get some flex time work with my company. Just working for people who are like going on vacation and stuff like that. For the next couple of months. Just kind of working here and there. Oh yes, I like this. I like this a lot. This was kind of the moody look I was looking for on Monday. Okay, we are going to take that Cove color and just slightly go in the lower lash line. Slightly. Okay, I'm going to take my E12, yeah, and sort of do an upper lash line on my, yeah, just like that. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so this is the look I am going to, oh, that was fast. That was really fast. That was a fast look. Okay, I am going to go put on some mascara and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I am going to put a black eyeliner in my waterline. This is just something I got from Beauty Creations. I think I got in a mystery or a ice cream beauty box, I think. It's just a gel eyeliner. Or something, I don't know. One end is like a liquid and one end is like a gel eyeliner. Okay, we got that. I'm going to put on some Bad Gal Bang on my lower lash lines. I like this palette, but I do think a lot of the looks I did look the same. So a lot of these shades are kind of redundant. I did like the satiny shades a lot more than I did her shimmer shades in this one. Like, I didn't really care for this shimmer shade that much, but I did, for instance, like this shade and this shade that I used today, and I'm going to use this Cove color again in my inner corner. So a lot of it is gonna look the same. You're gonna be doing like the same eye looks on your eyes the whole time. Let me talk while I clean my brushes. Yeah, a lot of the eye looks are gonna look the same that you do on your eyes, because a lot of these colors look the same. So do I recommend this palette? I think if you have a cool toned neutral palette, you really don't need this palette. And it's kind of expensive, and I think like the Beauty Bay Smoky palette is a better bet to get, whether it be the, I think I have the 42 pan palette, but I think they make smaller palettes than that. The Smoky palette, yeah. And that has a good quality to it. So yeah, I don't think you need to go out and spend $70 on this palette when you can get like the Smoky palette from Beauty Bay. So yeah, this is the palette here, and yeah, but if you do get it, it is good quality. It is a good quality formula, everything like that. So yeah, those are my thoughts on this palette, and let me know if you have gotten this palette or plan on buying it, or what you think of the palette and the looks and everything like that. And yeah, thank you for watching so much. I appreciate it. I'm sending you out all of those good vibes. Please leave a comment. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Share with your friends. All those good YouTube things. And I will see you in the next video. Okay, thank you so much. Goodbye.